the 757 spin to you none but the truth. Back to y'all with another video and another breaking news for today. Tyreke Hill has been traded from the Kansas City Chiefs for five draft picks, the first round, the second round, two fourth round picks, and a sixth round pick in 2023. And that was a very, very dramatic trade. It came out of nowhere. Big loss for the Kansas City Chiefs, but then it's the business side of the NFL. Tyreke Hill seeing the money that Devontae Adams was getting and these big time wide receivers was getting, so it was like, why not? And he was on his last year of his contract, and I think the Kansas City Chiefs wanted to say this, knowing that they probably couldn't agree on size. They decided to get as much as they can for somebody like a Tyreke Hill. And shout out to the Miami Dolphins for making an aggressive move. The AFC is a tough conference to play in, and you need as many weapons as you can. You know, they're picking up Cedric Wilson in this year's NFL free agency was to me was an underrated move. If you remember last season with Dallas, Cedric Wilson had an underrated season to me. He was one of the best wide receivers in that on the team when Michael Gallup went down, and he was very productive for somebody like a Dak Prescott and provided a security blanket. So just having Cedric Wilson with the Jalen Waddle, with the Tyreke Hill, there's speed around there, and it just reminds you of Tua when he was playing at Alabama. We had Devontae Smith and all those guys playing in Jalen Waddle. So now he got Tyreke Hill. So that's going to be a dynamic duo. And the Dolphins have rebuilt this team. They picked up Teron Armstead, Raheem Mostert at running back, who to me they have one of the worst running back cores in the NFL. And Mike McDonald is is bringing that 49ers the 49ers running back, and he's bringing assistance to them that they're going to run the ball. And having somebody like a Chase Edmonds who brings versatility to this team, also at the running back position, was another great move by them. And franchising Matt Gajewski was another great move. I think he's one of the underrated tight ends. He can do a little bit of everything. He can block, and he's really great at passing down. So just having him underneath the franchise tag, this is a team that's loaded with weapons. And picking up Teron Armstead, the left tackle, even though he's often injured, when he's healthy, he's one of the best. He's one of the best left tackles in this league. So Miami, they rebuilt their offense, and this team is looking dangerous now. In the AFC, it's only going to get tougher. Having somebody like a Tyreke Hill definitely adds to a championship caliber team. To me, depending on Tua, let's see if Tua can make this a big pivotal year for him, to see if he can make these big steps. And he has weapons around him. I think he has no excuses. Them picking up Connor Williams helps solidifies the offensive line, which was one of the worst in the league. And it's up to Tua now. He has a bunch of riches. Let's see what he can do. For the Kansas City Chiefs, this seems like a huge loss, especially for somebody like a Patrick Mahomes and the dynamic that he has with somebody like a Tyreke Hill. Tyreke Hill is a dynamic with that ball in his hand, and having somebody like him, it helps stretch that defense like no other person I've ever seen step in the league. His speed is unmatched, and just when he touches the ball, it's like a guaranteed 10 yards. He's shifty, he's fast. He has unbelievable hands. And just what he does for that Kansas City offense, to me, cannot be placed. To hear him Valquez Scantling, that's not somebody who can. I like him; he's an okay player, but I don't think he can replace somebody like a Tyreke Hill. Then you got Nicole Hardman. That it just doesn't seem like that Kansas City. What is the offense going to look like around somebody like a Patrick Mahomes now? What do they do? How do they replace somebody like a Tyreke Hill? It's going to be very interesting what somebody like an Andy Reid is going to come up with. Of course, they're probably going to come into this year's draft with 2 first-round picks. I think they're probably going to need help at the wide receiver position. But this is going to be very interesting for somebody like the Kansas City Chiefs. It was last year of his deal. Patrick Mahomes got that big money. They have money in Kelsey. They know they can't keep everybody. So this was just a move that was inevitable. It was just shocking that I guess it came out of nowhere, but it was last year's deal. This was a business decision by like a Tyreke Hill. You can't blame him. I think the top two sides they had a bunch of success, but times move on, And let's see if somebody like a Tyreke Hill can thrive with somebody without a Patrick Mahomes. I don't think Tyreke Hill's success is solely based on Patrick Mahomes, but you see what kind of quarterback Patrick Mahomes is, and you see a quarterback like Tua. You know, there's a big gap in difference in terms of talent. So let's see if, in terms of talent, is it really a drop off or is it because of the quarterback? I still think Tyreke Hill is dynamic, but just know that there is a quarterback drop off with somebody like a Tua Tagovailoa, and he is playing, and he's kind of often injured, so you never know. But they did sign somebody like a Teddy Bridgewater who can back up Tua, so that was a smart move by them. But so far, the Miami Dolphins have been aggressive in free agency. This was an unexpected move by them. I was shocked that the Jets didn't take a bigger chance and swing on somebody, on a Tyreke Hill. But I think with the amount of draft picks they have in this year's draft, they weren't really going to risk giving up all those picks for a wide receiver where they can just feel like they can rebuild through the draft. So let me know your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on the Tyreke Hill trade. I don't think this was a bad trade. I give it an A+ for the Dolphins. They needed to surround Tua with weapons. They needed to better the offensive line. This was a great free agency by the Dolphins. This is a team right now that's looking out for blood in the AFC right now, especially the AFC North. They got the Buffalo Bills with somebody like a Josh Allen and the weapons they have up in Buffalo. They're looking at New England, who at the end of the day they feel like they can they're better than New England, but New England needs to add a couple of more weapons. And then you have the Jets, and the Jets are this is a tough AFC North. Period. The AFC North is getting tough. It seems like every division in the AFC is going to be up for grabs, and it's going to be tough to see. So let me know your comments, thoughts, opinions. Tone out.